Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another perfume review video. My name is Naz. This is my channel, the King of Hidden Gems. I try to bring to your attention fragrances are usually very good value for money. They smell good, they're usually under the radar. Not many people talk about them. I think at least you should do your research, try them for yourself and see if they're any good to you. So in this video I have another unboxing and first impression for you, and this is the brand Zimaya. Brand Zimaya is a branch or subsidiary of the House of Afnan. House of Afnan is one of the biggest perfume houses from United Arab Emirates. They've been around for about 30 years or so, and they have a super extensive perfume lineup in their portfolio. I unboxed and reviewed many of their fragrances before, and for the price they are very impressive. So this one is from the Zimaya, which is a subsidiary of Afnan, and I unboxed and reviewed many of Zimaya's fragrances before, at least about 10 of them, and they are very impressive as well. So this one in particular is called Zimaya Mazaaj. I think Mazaaj in Arabic means taste or mood. Yeah, I think mood, I think more like. Anyway, so this one came out in 2023, and it is United Kingdom. You can find it under £30, and House of Zimaya or brand Zimaya and House of Afnan, they will give you everything plus the kitchen sink for the price you're paying. So let's see how this one goes. But before I do the unboxing, please, if you like what I do, if you find it useful, informative, valuable or entertaining, don't forget to hit those buttons. This way you help me, you encourage me, you motivate me to bring you fragrances like this in future that nobody else is talking about. They're amazing value for money, they smell great, and they're hidden gems. And let's see if this one is a hidden gem or not. So when you do unboxing, it's a bit noisy, sorry about that, you can't do anything about it. Okay, so very thick cardboard box. It's got a nice texture to it, all over brown color. Attention to detail as always is there everywhere, and it says Massage Eau de Perfume 100 ml. This one is targeted unisex, and as I said, in the United Kingdom you can find it under £30. And it opens like this, and oh, I think it's a, no it's not. Okay, I thought it's going to be like a flower opening, or is it? It might be, not my anyway, so it sits in this gallery which is quite nice and velvety. As always, presentation with Middle Eastern houses are amazing for a price. So the bottle itself, mamma mia, that is super heavy. It's about 2 to 3 kilo of bottle, super heavy, very thick, very dense. And the coloring is about, I think, gold or light amber color to it. Very nice bottle. It's a classical rectangular bottle, but it's beautiful, and it feels so expensive in the hand. It feels like a work of art. It says Zimaya on top, beautiful. And wow, the cap itself is about half a kilo, very heavy, and it's plastic, but it feels like crystal. It's so thick and dense. Okay, the atomizer is gold and modern, and here we go. Very good atomizer. It's not pressurized, but it's very good. All right, so this is Zimaya Mazaaj Eau de Perfume 100 ml, targeted unisex, and here we go. First impression. Woo! First thing it hits me is the amberiness of it. So it's very ambery, it's quite sticky, it's sweet, it's gooey, it's resinous. What is that smell? It's about booziness to it. I'm smelling spices, definitely cinnamon at least, if not more. Yeah, cinnamon is quite prominent. Woo, it's very strong at the moment. It opened up super strong. So be careful when you put it on the skin. Don't go quickly to the nose, because it's very, very strong and it could be piercing. Although it's not sharp, but it's quite rounded, but because of the ingredients in here are very, very strong, so that's why it's a punchy. Okay, so it's quite woody in the base. The woods are clean in here. Probably cedar or sandalwood combination in here. Very clean, but very, very woody in the same time. I'm smelling something like caramelly, what else? Yeah, sweet caramel, maybe a little bit of chocolatey feel to it as well. Yeah, definitely chocolatey feel to it. So overall, this is quite gourmand smell to it. Although it's not a super gourmand, but it is quite gourmand. So it's like an edible smell to it. So sweet, spicy, caramelly, woody, and also opened up quite citrusy at the moment. A little bit of citruses. It's got a zestiness to it, and the zestiness is a little bit on the sharp side. So I'm guessing there must be few citruses in the beginning to making it this super zesty in the beginning. So let's read the ingredients and we take it from there. So this one is according to Fragrantica, and so on top you have caramel, Szechuan pepper, and black pepper. Wow, that's why it was so sparkly. It was like sparkly, it was like zesty, but at the same time it's like a champagne. It's very, very fizzy feel to it. So in the middle you have cinnamon, patchouli, and musk. Yeah, cinnamon is huge. It is very, very big on cinnamon, so you need to like your cinnamon based fragrances to enjoy this. At the moment, cinnamon is one of the biggest player. Patchouli, yeah, definitely there's a chocolatey feel to it. Yeah, there's a chocolatey feel, but it's not a huge chocolate. It's a hint of chocolatiness to it, and also a little bit of earthiness, not too much, but it's not a super dense, super thick patchouli in here. It's not earthy, it's not muddy and things like that. It is a medium or middle of the road patchouli. It's got a little bit of green aspect to it. Yeah, definitely green, herbal, leafy aspect to it. I'm not sure. Maybe it's come from that patchouli, because patchouli sometimes does that as well. Not only is grassy, green, and leafy, sometimes it goes chocolatey, dark, and very muddy. In this case, it's more like medium, but little bit of greenness to it as well. So base we have amber and oak. Oh, I was thinking what's that smell is. So the woodiness of it is thick. It's not like oud thick, but it's got some heavy element to it. So it's, oak does that. Oak gives you smell of heavy woods. So in the like a dense heavy wood, yeah. So it's very, very woody, and that oak makes it. It's quite a big player right now. Is almost one of the biggest player in this fragrance, and that oakiness of it could potentially put some people off, because cedar or sandalwood, these are a little on the safer side of woods, but oak is a little bit on the particular side. As I said, it smells like a very deep, dense, and thick wood. It's like a you cut a huge trunk of wood, and that wood is so hard that even your saw can't basically go through it. So thick and dense, and smell of that is here very thick and dense. Let's put muskiness overall to it. Yeah, hint of muskiness in here, but the musk in here is quite clean as well. So this one's supposed to be inspired by Nishane Toro. I think, is it Tero or Toro? Yeah, I never smelled that one, so I don't know how close they are. But on its own, wow, it is a little bit on the artistic side, so it is a little bit on the particular side. Although overall the DNA in here is quite friendly, it's quite universally palated. It's nothing in here giving you challenging feel or giving it a funky feel, or none of those. Yeah, if it was a big oud in here and it was a sticky oud, then we would have been a little bit on the funky side. But the only thing making this one a little bit on the particular side, some people might potentially find it a little bit it's not their palette, is that oak. So the oak in here is a little bit on the dense, thick, and basically a very, very strong woody aspect to it. And the woody aspect to it here is the coloring is very appropriate because it's very brown. I smell something like a brown wood, very, very dark wood. Okay, so it opens up, yes, with pepper and that zestiness of it. I'm not sure there's a, yeah, definitely there are some citruses in here, but it's very, very minimalistic. So the zestiness or the sharpness or a sparkly aspect of it is mainly come from those peppers. So the pepper making it very, very sparkly and champagne feel like in the beginning. So the caramel is quite apparent in here, yes, and a little bit of chocolatey feel to it as well. Sweet, on the sweet aspect, from 0 to 10, 10 being the sweetest for the first impression, it's around 6 to 7. So it is sweet, but it's not overly sweet, but it goes well with everything else in here. It's got a spiciness to it, definitely, which is mainly coming from cinnamon and also those peppers. So the combination of the peppers in here giving it a little bit of that fizzy hint of that sparkly feel, and also very peppery, plus that cinnamon giving it a spicy aspect to it. Cinnamon is one of the biggest player here. So it is quite warm spiciness at the moment. It's quite warm. Overall, it's quite warm. I would say this one is semi-fresh to semi-dark in terms of overall feel to it, but at least for the first impression. So I categorize this as a semi-fresh to semi-dark. And also in terms of categorization of this fragrance, I would say this is spicy woody fragrance. So the woods are very, very strong, especially that oak. The oak is big, massive, so you need to like your very, very dense and thick smell of woods. Amber in here is quite sticky, it's quite resinous, it's quite on the sweet side of things, but it's not super dense. Okay, it's not a dark or dense too much. Sweetness, as I said, is quite sweet, but it's not overly sweet. And the cinnamon in here, it shines throughout. So cinnamon is one of the biggest player here. Patchouli in here is on the middle of the road patchouli, so you're giving it a little of that chocolatey feel, but it's not too dark or too deep or too muddy. So it's more like a leafy green side aspect of it. Citruses, as I said in the beginning, I felt some citruses, maybe at least bergamot, if not bergamot lemon, but they not big player by any means. They are just nuances rather than big players, and a little bit of herbal feel overall to it, which is, I said, I'm not sure where that come from. Probably come from patchouli, or maybe there are some herbal notes in here, herbal accords, herbal ingredients that they're not mentioning, because it's very, very herbal and green and grassy and leafy as well in the same time. So if you like what I describe, if you know what Toro by is it Toro by Nishane is, because again I never smelled that one myself, so I don't know how close they are, but some people say it is very close to it. But on its own, very beautiful fragrance. The only thing is not everybody's cup of tea. I think majority of people will like this, but some people probably won't like this because of that heavy, dense, thick oak in here. The oak in here is almost from the beginning is dominant, plus the cinnamon. So these two are very, very dominant in the players. It's got a hint of hint of camphorousness, not too much. A little bit of camphorousness, hint of balsamicness to it as well. So I would say this fragrance is very good for a mature person. I would say at least 25 and up to be on the safe side. The smell of it is quite complex, quite deep, quite dense, and that makes it a little bit on the mature side. Although the creation of this fragrance is quite on the modern side. It's nothing in here to remind me of classical wood, but again, it's quite complex. Gender wise, definitely bang in the middle, unisex. Anybody can wear it, ladies and men, no problem. If you're a lady and you like this kind of fragrance, there's nothing in here to make it masculine at all. It's just bang in the middle, unisex. Anybody can wear it. In terms of the season, this is all year round. You can use it in summer and in winter. The only thing is, in summer, if it's a very, very high heat, it could be a little cloying because of those dense wood and spiciness of it, and also the sweetness of it. So I would say all year round it, but in summer less sprays, in winter more sprays. At the moment it's feeling the room, feeling the house is very, very strong. And also in terms of occasion, this is very opulent, so it's good for going out, evening, formal occasion, special occasion, and things like that. It's very, very opulent, but again, very particular, not very, but quite particular taste. It's not one of those crowd pleasing, one of those people pleaser, one of those that you use anybody smell it say yes, I like this. I think this one is one of those quite particular side of fragrances. I absolutely love it, but I've been around fragrances for a long time. Since I've been a teenager, I've been collecting perfumes and fragrances for over 30 years. So to me, this is nothing in here to be challenging at all. But as a reviewer, I have to mention these things in my video for people who might not agree with this fragrance. Okay guys, so overall I give it 2 thumbs up. Very, very nice fragrance, especially for a price under £30. This smells great. Presentation beautiful. Presentation is like £150 plus. It's so good, especially that bottle is so beautiful, and it's like a work of art. It's just amazing. In terms of the perfumery, very good perfumery in here. In terms of ingredients, very good ingredients for a price. I'm smelling something, yeah, I'm smelling something petroleum notes, so it must be violet leaf in here. They're not mentioning hint of petroleum note, not too much, just a hint of it. So it must be a violet leaf, because it's a little on the aromatic side as well. Yeah, definitely it's got a violet leaf in here as well. Anyway, so highly recommend it. Very, very nice perfume for the price. This is a bargain, but again, not for everybody. Probably majority of people like this, but some people, I think, probably they won't care for this because of that huge oak in here, because oak has got a particular smell to it, and it is not everybody's cup of tea. Okay guys, if you have it, if you know it, if you tried it, let us know your experience. That would be useful for others to read. If you like what I do, if you find it useful, informative, valuable, or entertaining, please don't forget to hit those buttons. This way you keep me in this endeavor to survive, to come back for more videos, to bring you fragrances that they need the limelight, they need the mention, they need the basically attention that nobody else is good doing it, because they don't have a big name and a huge following, which is a shame, because look at this beautiful perfume. Ooh, I'm smelling something pencil shaving. Yes, a little bit of the pencil shaving as well. So a little bit of petroleum and a little bit of pencil shaving. It's changing a little bit, so that's why these things are coming up. Anyway, in the next video, I'll let you know the rest of it, the changes, the development, and also the longevity, which at the moment seems very, very strong. Okay, guys, thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for your support and love. And don't forget, if you want to purchase one of my own perfumes, I'm a perfumer myself. I make my own line of perfumes. I'm the perfumer, I'm the artist, I'm the worker. So there are true handmade perfumes just for you lucky people in the United Kingdom. They are ultra beast mode, 100% natural, amazing value for money. They smell great. They are very artistic and unique, and I put more than 60% perfume oils in my perfumes, which is unheard of, and that makes them huge, big, bold, and very, very long lasting. Thank you as always, and I'll see you later. Bye.